Are you feeling worn out, tired of summer? Summer fatigue on the homestead is a real thing, and it is a struggle sometimes. Just like these wilted plants, sometimes that's how we're feeling as well. Hey folks, welcome back to the Rockin' Sea Homestead. My name is Lance. I want to welcome you to our channel. Today we're going to talk about summer fatigue. It is hitting our homestead hard here in Oklahoma. It's been hot, it's been steamy, and it's been a long summer. So let's get into it. So summer fatigue is real for your garden, it's real for your plants, your yard, your animals, whatever. It's a real thing, and it affects us too. I don't know about you guys, but here in Oklahoma, it has been scorching hot. I know for me personally, when I get off work at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then have to jump into doing a project outside or taking care of the garden, you know, it's already 100 and something degrees outside, and it's hard to just acclimate from air conditioning out to that. It's one thing if you can start in the morning and kind of build up that tolerance of the heat throughout the day, but it's brutal jumping in and trying to take care of something in the evening time when it's hot. You just don't feel like doing it. At least I don't. So as I was saying, here in Oklahoma, it's been pretty warm. Yesterday, I think we had the highest temperature we had all year. It was like a 103-degree actual temperature with a heat index of over 110. We'd got a little bit of rain last couple days, and it just made everything just stifling, super hot and steamy and muggy, and it was just terrible. And it's those kind of days that you question, man, why am I doing this? Is it really worth it? And of course it all comes back, it is worth it. But you question yourself because you feel bad that you don't want to get outside and do stuff in the garden, or go spend time with your animals, or go work on the yard, or whatever it is that you got to do. But you have to give yourself a break. And that's what the story of this video is about, is giving yourself a break. Summer fatigue is real. You know, we've been working hard since March, April, May, June, and July, and now we're in August. You know, it's been a long 4 or 5 months working the garden, prepping the garden, getting all the seeds started. You're planting, now you're watering, now you're seeing them grow, now you're harvesting, now you're trying to preserve. All of those things have just been non-stop since about March, and it's been crazy. It's enjoyable. We've found that we really like gardening, but it does take time. A couple things that maybe we can do next year to help out, to get some automatic watering for our raised beds. You know, not sure how that looks since it's a raised bed. It's kind of hard to run tape and different hoses to different parts. It's something I have to think about this winter, but I think that would be a plus for us not to have to worry about that every single night. And especially if we want to go out of town, or we want to have a date night or something like that, we always have to try to say, okay, let's get back before it gets dark so we can take care of the garden and those kind of things. So, you know, those things day after day after day, week after week, month after month, take a toll, but still worth it, I promise you. So we got a little bit of rain here today, and I have to admit, today it's not bad. It's a balmy 80 degrees. My glasses are kind of fogging up because it's kind of humid out, but it's not stifling hot. It's a little warm. It's not bad comparatively to how it's been. But I got to get the rest of these tomatoes picked off. We have had some rain, so we have seen some splitting because they've just got extra water in them. So we're gonna see if we can get all the ones that look like they're ripe enough off, and we'll get back to you guys. feel like I'm getting rained on over here underneath the trellis because things are in my face. And you see the raindrops? Yeah. So you realize you have summer fatigue. What do you do about it? So a couple things you can do. Number one, if your garden's not doing well, it's dying out, you have big yellow spots or big brown spots like we do back here, and they're not producing, you're not having fun with it, get rid of it. Just get them over with. Pull them up, and if you're going to do a fall garden, start planting your fall garden. Or if you just want to relax and get ready for football season, make some chili, pull them up, get your beds ready for next year. You know, we've had a great season here in Oklahoma. It's been a pretty good weather and temperature-wise, especially for tomatoes, been perfect for tomatoes. We had an awesome crop ourselves. We're still getting a whole bunch of them, as you guys just saw me picking. You know, but if you're not having fun and it's just a dread going out, picking your vegetables or trying to maintain a plant, is it really worth it? You know, you have to think of it. Is it really worth it? But for us so far, it is. You know, another thing that you can do, take a break. Just don't worry about it. If you don't pick those vegetables a day like I didn't yesterday. I knew these tomatoes need to be picked yesterday. It's just too dang hot. I just didn't want to do it. And I thought, you know what? I'll just rest, do a couple things inside the house in the nice air conditioning house, and I just didn't do it. So I got them picked today. We lost a few of them from cracking, from the little bit of rain we had, and some bug damage. But you know what? Those bugs needed that more than I did. And I'm okay with that. We have, we've already canned some. I have 5-gallon bags worth of tomatoes I got to can tonight. So I'm not overly concerned with it. Now, if this is something that's gonna, you're surviving on, and you got to put up everything you can all the way to the end of that you're not able to stop right now, then keep pushing. Maybe go to a movie during the day, or do things differently where it's a little bit out of that normal routine. If you do all your gardening stuff at night, do it in the morning. Maybe it's a little bit cooler in the morning, or the sun's in a different direction, so you're not getting blinded every time you're looking up in a garden trellis to pick your tomatoes. All those little things will help you get past this summer fatigue and get you ready for the fall, whatever that may bring. I know for us, we have a lot of things going on here at the homestead that's going to be coming up in the fall, and then eventually we have to get ready for winter and those kind of things. Like those guys up north that are up there, I know, Al over from Lumna Acres. I mean, those guys have been wearing sweatshirts in the morning. And I'm totally jealous. I'll admit it, Al. I'm jealous. Because it's been like 80 degrees, 85 degrees here in the morning and humid. So I wouldn't even dare imagine wearing a sweatshirt in the morning at this point. But those guys probably have less summer fatigue as, oh my goodness, winter's about to be here and they got to get everything done before it starts snowing on them. So we don't have that problem as much here in Oklahoma. It's more of, okay, when's it going to start cooling down? And really, when's it going to start cooling down at night? Like it's, probably 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night, and it's just as hot as it was. And that's cooled down a little bit, but it's still warm. I mean, last night when I went to bed at 10:30, it was 90 degrees. Another thing that you can do is start planning for your fall garden. So Marcia and I have some plans for these beds right here. We're not 100% solid on what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about that in the next couple of days. There'll be a video coming out shortly for that. But what are we going to do with this area of the garden? Do we think that the tomatoes are going to keep all the way through, or should we cut our losses now and pull those out and plant something else there so we have 3 beds to work with? Don't know. That's something we got to work out. But so that's another thing that you can do. You can set inside where it's nice and cool and plant your garden. Or if it gets cool where you are at night, go sit down on your patio, your lawn chairs, and plant out your garden. That's a great way to beat this summer fatigue. Number one, stay out of the heat. So if you have a case of summer fatigue, just like these plants do right now, first off, give yourself a break. You've been working hard and you deserve it. So don't beat yourself up if you don't want to go out and take care of that garden. If you don't want to go take care of those goats or take care of those chickens right this second. Give yourself a break. And know that this will be here tomorrow. So to wrap this thing up, if you are having that summer fatigue, don't let it get to you. Fall is right around the corner. I mean, we are super close. Think about it. We're halfway through August. And in some parts of the country, it's already getting cool. Not here in Oklahoma, but hopefully it will be here soon in the next month. We're looking forward to it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it gave you some motivation to push through and just know that, hey, in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the weather's going to start changing. Everything's going to start changing around the homestead or in your urban homestead or wherever you live. Things are going to change. School is starting, and it's that kind of renewal of getting back into a routine for a lot of us, and we look forward to it. So from our homestead to yours, have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.